Alright, what's cracking like an Happy New Year. It's a few days after the New Year and it's time to get busy in the garage. Right now I'm trying to modify my homie's toe dolly. He got it for the low and there's a few things that I'd like to add for, a couple additions. I think it'll be very useful to have. So we want to make things more efficient and make things a little easier to load. I've been using it for my race car. So, and thanks to him, I'm gonna go ahead and hook him up with a few things. So I went to Harbor Freezy and I got a little 2,500 pound winch. I know it's a little one, but I think it's more than enough for little Civics and shit. And it's just better to have one than not have one. So yeah, I know my car is probably like 1,700 to 1,800 pounds, maybe less. I'm not too sure, but just in general for him to have, it's pretty good. I also got him like a little lift, for the trailer. So this thing, I'm gonna weld it on, and yeah, I got some tail lights as well. Well, not tail lights, but a little trailer light kit. So check that out. It's a 5-piece set, and that's the Badland winch. So I'm gonna fire up the 140 and get this shit zapped in. Then I'll be working on the fenders, which I've already pre-bent right here. That's what we're looking like. I got this all marked up so I can add a lip on the front. Then I gotta make the drop down for the rear. I also got these Dimple dies off of Amazon for 40 bucks. So yeah, I'm gonna try and use that shit and do it the best I can. So I'll take you along the way and I'll show you the little upgrades and modifications I'm gonna do. And hopefully you guys enjoy. Hopefully it makes you guys wanna do the same thing for yours. But yeah. Alright, check that out. This is gonna be for my winch setup right here. Doesn't look bad. Looks pretty clean. Nothing a flap disc and angle grinder can do. So I got this all burned in. It looks clean. It ain't the worst and it ain't the best, but I'm fucking with it. Got my holes drilled out as well. That way the winch sits in there nice and clean. But yeah, it ain't bad. Shit. So I got my material all cleaned up. It looks good. I used the orbiting sander. Check that out. Finally used the Amazon Dimple die kit. There's the 1-inch Dimple die right here. Nice little design. It's clean, not too bad for 45 bucks. It leaves a good result. If you use it dry with no lubrication, it's gonna leave a little ring around here. But with the little sander, they cleaned it up. So yeah, this is how they look. They look really good. Here's the back side. It's really my first time using it, so I try to kind of measure everything out, even. But if it's not perfect, hey, it is what it is. It looks good. You know, it's a DIY budget built shit, you know, for the homie. But yeah, it leaves a good design. I like that shit. Super clean. Little Harbor Freezy, Cobalt step bit right there. Hercules, you know. But yeah, that shit is clean. Tap in, get them, 45 bucks. You want a fab? Use that shit. Add it to your arsenal. So I got these holes drilled out and the materials all cleaned up. But now I'm racing against time. Like I've mentioned before, my shit be flooding. And it's been fucking raining all day. So yeah, you can see the water moving in. It's kind of some bullshit. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna try and fucking get the Dimple dice set up out of the way. I'm about to put on the table vise and, you know, get it done. So that way I could just lock this shit up and go inside, because, yeah, you can see, it's moving fast. Some bullshit. Yo, what up? At this point, you can see that I'm inserting the panel into the table vise, but unfortunately, I didn't even realize, because I was rushing, the Dimple die is the wrong way. So I'm over here trying to get done as fast as I could. You can see my garage is flooding over. And yeah, I didn't go in with a clear mindset. I was right there rushing. I was frustrated, tired, and cold. And the result was not what I wanted. I ended up replicating the driver's side. And I got to get back in there and make the passenger side all over again. Well, scratch whatever the fuck I said. Unfortunately, racing against the water, I fucked up. Now I gotta do this shit all over. I should have done the Dimple dies on the opposite side. Unfortunately, all this was kind of for nothing. So this right here is gonna be trash. Or I'll utilize it for something else. You know, we repurpose shit. But yeah, unfortunately, I messed up big time. So these are supposed to be on the outside. They go like that. Well, I have the driver's side already done. So this was the passenger side. And it's not gonna mirror the way it's supposed to. I should have done the Dimple dies this way. Well, not this way exactly, but from this side. So they look like that. Well, it's unfortunate. I'm gonna figure it out. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up for the night. Unfortunately, the garage is really flooding. I've never seen it get this bad. You know, it's been raining since the morning, but normally it fills up on this half of the garage here. So normally this half will get water, but it never travels down this way. I've never seen it get this way, and it's pretty fucking bad. It's starting to spread all to this side, which, damn. Honestly, I didn't expect this. So, yeah, I need to clean up. I need to try and push some of this water out if I can. I'm going to use a push broom to push it out. I got to move the CRX. One thing I hate doing is working in the rain. It really complicates things, especially right now trying to do this dolly upgrade with the fenders. It makes it a big hassle. So I'm going to just do what I have to do right here. I'm going to get everything tidied up in the garage, and I'm going to get things situated before I go inside. So I'm going to be wrapping up right now, and either I'm going to close out this video or I'll continue the video. But for right now, I need to get fucking busy. All right, so peace out.